So last week I got this email from a reader who is like me, who is an empath. And she said, for a long time, I've been trying to find out where I belong as a future social worker. The more I experience the dysfunctions of the world, the more wisdom I gain, but it affects me so deeply because I am an empath. I'm determined to do the work because I love people. All I wanted for myself was a secure, steady job that pays well, but it never happens because of my sensitivity. I feel deep emotions, which is so hard to turn off. I feel stuck in a low-paying job. Despite my diverse experiences and my empath abilities is not helping. I have so much opportunities, but my sensitivity got in the way of it. And she asked me if I have anything to say about it. And indeed, I have a lot to say on this. But the first thing I want to talk about is giraffe. Yes, giraffe, the animal. So what do you think of giraffes? If you go to a zoo and you see a giraffe, would you be thinking, oh, giraffe, I feel so sorry for you. You have this ugly long neck, which means you cannot reach your toes, which means you cannot reach the grass on the ground, so you have less food to eat. And also you run slowly, which makes you an easy prey to other animals. Would you be thinking that? Or would you be thinking, oh my God, giraffe is so beautiful. It's so adorable. And look at that elegant and graceful neck. Look at how beautiful and how unique this animal is. I feel so fortunate that we on Earth have, can enjoy this animal. This planet Earth is lucky to have it. And if a giraffe comes to you and say, hey, you know what? I'm so sick and tired of this long neck thing. It's killing me. It's blocking all my opportunities for advancement in life because, what can I say? I cannot even touch my toes. What would you tell that giraffe? Because, all the things the negative things about the disadvantages of the neck are actually facts. They're all true. But on the other hand, it is also true that because of the neck, that makes the giraffe very unique. It has its own evolutionary advantages that, other animals may not have. Here's the thing, okay? If you're able to look at a giraffe and see it as a beautiful and amazing animal, why can you not see yourself the same way? What I want to tell you is this. If you have a dominant trait that you find hard to change, for example, your empathic ability, I'm sure you've tried to suppress it, you've tried to ignore it and avoid it. Has it worked? No, it has not. I know that because I'm an empath myself. So when you have a dominant trait like that, no matter how inconvenient it seems to your life, I want you to, first of all, have some respect, because whether you know it or not, this trait is not some random glitch in your genes. This trait is here because it's a tool that enables you to make your unique contribution to the world. It's a tool, it's an essential tool for you to do what you came to the world to do. You may feel that it's very annoying, and I understand that, but please have respect for what you have. So whenever you feel like you're penalized or punished for your sensitivity or any other trait that you don't like, I want you to tell yourself this. Okay? Say to yourself, sensitivity, I don't know why you're here. I don't know why you've been here all my life. But I respect you. I may not have the perfect foresight to see how you can best help me. But I respect you. I know you are here for a profound purpose. And if you like, please show me that purpose. But no matter what, I respect you and I bow to your power. Because whether you realize it or not, this dominant trait of yours is the source of supreme power. Now, secondly, regarding sensitivity. specifically. Depending on who you are comparing yourself with, you may say the majority of the Earth population are less sensitive than you. And the reason is because most people do not have the capacity to deal with the heavy energy. And that's the ultimate reason that you are more sensitive than most people, is because you actually have the capacity to help energies transmute into light. That is so-called healing. You have more of a healing capacity than other people. That's why you're being given this endowment of extra sensitivity. It's a general rule of the universe that if you have more power, you're given more responsibility. If you do not have the chops to deal with that energy, so much energy, then it doesn't make sense for you to develop the ability to be overly sensitive to energies and emotions. You will develop that ability only when you have the ability to handle it, both for you and for other people. A lot of my readers who are also empath, they're coaches and therapists and social workers. Why? The two do not come together by coincidence. It's because, your desires, your callings, is correspondent to the abilities and endowments you're given. It's this ability to heal and to transform that gives you the luxury to be sensitive. Most people don't have the luxury to be sensitive because most people cannot deal with the shit that they're already dealing with. You feel more than other people is because you have a higher capacity to deal with all of the things that you feel, both in you and in other people. So I hope I've made it clear enough. But I know you're saying, but I don't feel that way. I feel like overwhelmed all the time by all this energy. I get it. And this has nothing to do with your sensitivity, okay? You are a healer by birth. You have an above average capacity to handle heavy energies. That is a given. The reason you feel overwhelmed is not because of that. It is because of the human part of you that is just like everyone else. We all have our own shadows that we refuse to look at. We all have egos that have not been humbled enough. And when there are external events and energies that triggers certain imprints that we already have, it causes some emotional turmoil. You may feel a lot of energies from other people that you don't like, or it just messes you up. And I totally understand that. But please know that those energies, those emotions, they come to you for healing because they realize that you are the one who can actually help them become light by being a loving witness to their presence, a loving witness. That is a lot of times all it takes for healing to happen. I want you to realize that really all the things that you feel, no matter whether it comes from you or from other people, they come to you. They enter into your awareness because they want to be healed. And they know that you have the capacity to heal them. Whenever something happens that triggers you, that make you feel overwhelmed, here's what I want you to do. First of all, try to be aware of what's going on without attaching a story to it. And the simplest version of what's going on is usually something happened outside of you that triggered the ego. The ego is having some kind of tantrum. Next thing I want you to do is breathe. And next, I want you to step back in a little bit. Step into the shoes of your higher self. Or you can call on your higher self. However you feel is the easiest way for you to access that part of you that is almighty, that is powerful, that is grounded, that is much bigger than your small human version of you. And when you're able to access that space, so you call on your higher self and you talk to your smaller human self, that frightened inner child in you, from the place of your higher self. You remind her that she is safe. Why is she safe? Because you are here. You have all the power that she needs. And the most important thing is, you are an abundance of love, the most special magic power in the world. From that space, you send love to your inner child. You send love to whatever emotions that you're feeling that make you feel uncomfortable. Now, I want to make something clear, okay? This is not easy. And I'm pretty sure you're gonna do a lousy job and you say this doesn't work and this is so hard and that's just perfect. Just forget about whether you're doing it right or wrong. Even when you think you're doing it wrong, you're still doing it right, as long as you come from a place of love. And if you keep doing this, sending yourself love, sending love to whatever emotions or energies you're feeling, no matter whether it's coming from you or coming from other people, it doesn't matter. If you do this enough, I think you will start to feel more grounded in those situations when you get triggered. You will feel less of the impulse to run away from situations that may have scared you before. And again, I want you to know that sensitivity is a huge, huge gift. Do not trash it. Give yourself and your perceived weakness the highest respect. And I'm sending you lots and lots of love. See you next time.